Welcome to the Prodigy Matchmaking Show with your boy, the Prodigy. We're here with my boy.
Truly?
Yes, sir. I mean, what's good, bro? What's your dating life look like? Obviously on the show for a reason. I want to know what you got going on.
Man, I ain't no dating. I'm gonna go home and choke my little chicken and go to bed. No dating scene for me.
I feel that. What are you looking for in a woman? Like something that makes you say, like, this is the one.
I need a girl that can give me uppies. She needs to be taller than me. Just kidding.
She needs to be taller than me.
Basically a girl that got that got something going for herself, that kind of knows what she wants to. If you're working in and out, like, are you working to be the manager? You know what I'm saying? You're working at Circle K, you're working to be the manager at Circle K. Like, someone that's goal driven. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Someone that like wants better for themselves and stuff like that. Okay. And puts themselves first. You know what I mean?
I like that. Okay.
Bro, this is my interview, bro.
So what's a non-negotiable for you, bro? What is something that is just not okay with you?
You want to go viral?
Go viral.
No kids.
No kids?
You can't have kids.
Can't have no kids. So her first kid has to be your kid type? Yeah?
That's just where I'm at right now in life.
Okay.
If later on in life, nothing against that. I just, personally, I just can't do that.
So that means that you wouldn't date them if they had kids, or you
I couldn't date them. I wouldn't marry them. I date to marry, so.
Okay, that's real.
You know what I mean? So it's like I don't even try to pay it on mine.
Okay, that's real. I like that answer. With you being a DJ, do you think that it would be hard to find a woman with your type of lifestyle, or what are the things that you would think that she would need to have in order to be okay with what you do?
I had this question I asked with my friends before. I think we've even talked about it before. I think in order, I'd have to kind of date someone in the nightlife.
Yes.
Does it make sense? But I've never done that, and I don't think I will.
So like a bottle girl.
So, someone that's like in the nightlife, yeah. But I haven't tried it yet, so I can't even knock it.
Where you are right now in life, how far is marriage from you? Like, do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids? Are those things that are important to you?
Having a partner and getting married and having kids is definitely something that I want. I feel like it's a no-brainer for me. I feel like there's never a right time. If I'm dating someone, that's what I'm looking forward to. It's not just to date and see what it is. If I'm dating you, it's just to see something further in the future.
Do you believe that your soulmate is here in Arizona? Do you think that she's somewhere else?
I hate when people say that, like, oh, my soulmate's not in Arizona, my soulmate's I feel like if it happens, if I run into somebody, stuff works out. I feel like Arizona has some of the prettiest girls in general. I mean, I've traveled a lot and I've been places, but I feel like Arizona definitely has a wife here,
Yeah. So the different types of love languages are words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, physical touch, and receiving gifts. What would you say for you most important?
I would say quality time.
Quality time?
Especially being busy and stuff like that. I don't want my person to be busy, so whenever we spend time, I want that to be
So that's like phones down type thing, like you guys are hanging out, like you want phones down, full attention?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I would say words of affirmation.
Okay. Me too. I would say that's actually my top. I think dealing with my past, and then this is not a show about me, this is about you. But just saying in all transparency, my past was I like to hear that you still are rocking with me. One of my fears in the past was that somebody would wake up and then they're just out of love with you. I used to have to hear words of affirmation, and I still do. I have to hear that from my wife, hey, I'm still rocking with you. You look handsome, all those type of stuff. I do the same thing with her to let her know that I'm still rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's important too.
I would say physical touch would be my third one.
For sure. I mean, hey man.
You're not getting your pee-pee wet?
And then acts of service, I like to give before receiving gifts. I never really received gifts, but I like to give gifts. I'm a really good gift giver.
That's right. What does an ideal first date look like for you?
Meet me at the Nugget.
Meet me at the Nugget, get a couple wild drinks.
Bro, you gonna have
get champagne. Meet me at the Nugget is crazy. Probably go somewhere that I know for a fact someone's probably never been. You know what I mean? So I would somewhere I never been as well.
So stay.
So it's something.
Fantastics.
Something different for me and the person. You know what I'm saying? So I would obviously ask questions oh, have you been here before?
So do you believe in happily ever after, bro? Do you believe that love can last for a lifetime? Because I know right now with the way relationships are seen nowadays, it's like a contract. But do you believe in a covenant?
I mean, I believe in it. I don't know if a lot of people still do believe in that, because I feel like a lot of people are cool with the whole co-parent.
Yeah. That's crazy though.
You know what I mean? I think that's crazy. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But if it's you're just a good co-parent, someone you could have raised a kid with, but you don't really see yourself with.
Yeah. I
mean, me personally, I feel like that's kind of I don't want that.
That matters though. That matters who else is raising your kids.
It does.
No, but I feel like the way it is, you're okay with them just being a co-parent. you're not okay. You're okay with like you guys aren't not being together and
Yeah.
having a kid. Me personally, I don't want that.
We never know if something's gonna last.
It's about me, bro.
We never know.
It's about me, bro. This is my interview, bro. But I'm telling you how I feel.
And I'm trying to take you deeper.
No.
Wait, what are you about to say?
Because you never know if something's gonna last forever. Right? But if it doesn't last forever, you want to make sure you pick a partner that you're like, oh, I'm okay with her raising my child. You know, you gotta pick somebody that's.
Oh yeah, well if I'm marrying somebody, I want to make sure that they're that. But I'm just saying like nothing lasts. Like you don't know if nothing lasts forever. Yeah. But I don't want to just look at him like, oh, if this is a good co-parent. I want to like this is my person. This is what like that's what I'm saying.
And let's even go
it
even
does
deeper,
matter.
though.
But why would I marry someone if I don't think they would be a good parent? That's what I'm talking
But
about.
let's even go deeper though. You shouldn't be sleeping with somebody that you don't think could be a good parent.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because like,
Eli.
I always have to put it in perspective.
Yeah,
like,
Eli.
If you're, because if I'm thinking about it in perspective, like if you're sleeping with somebody, and I always ask, like that's the whole like reason for sex. Like we take it as is the reason is for affection, it's for pleasure, but to be honest, it's for recreation.
Yeah.
So if you're sleeping with somebody that you don't think that could be a good parent, you should probably look and say, why am I laying with them? You know what I'm saying? Like before you even lay with them. So
Sex is an energy exchange. It's
For sure.
a lot deeper than just having sex.
yeah, I agree. Do you like toxic relationships? Do
Yes.
you like?
Yes.
Ooh, so you like toxic relationships?
It's not that I look for it. I mean, from what I've been through, like I like toxic relationships.
Okay, so
But I mean, not that I want it to be that way. That's
what is the most toxic thing that you have done? And what is the most toxic thing that has been done to you?
I won't say that part. I mean, I'll say what I did.
Okay, go ahead. You don't have to say what's been happening to you.
Be staying in a relationship that I didn't want to be in.
Okay.
Just because I was comfortable with the person.
Okay.
I didn't want to hurt their feelings. I didn't want to. So that was pretty toxic of me. I didn't even think of anything I did like toxic. I mean, staying with someone was probably the toxic thing I did.
It makes it better. I'll tell my toxic story first. Based off the situation, it's just like one of those things. Like I don't take disrespect from another person to a woman. But the real thing is I should have actually left the relationship when I saw the red flags up front. So that's the reason why I consider it toxic on my side. Because for me to have to threaten to kill somebody based off of the fact of I should have not been with that person, I consider that toxic. Now going forward, because you don't want to deal with toxic relationships, like at what point is there a red flag that stops for you in a relationship? Even a non-negotiable before dating, but a non-negotiable in dating. That
Once I start acting out of character, being myself, and I'm acting like someone I'm not, I feel like that's a red flag that I'm like, all right, cool, I'm out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I barely started being myself and feeling myself again like almost a year, you know what I mean? So now I feel like I'm healed, I'm able to get into a dating relationship, dating somebody, but that's why like, you know, I keep friends a certain way. I know how not to talk to girls, like I know how to keep it a certain way.
Yeah.
But I feel like now I'm healed and I'm able to like go over that mountain to like talk to someone.
Yeah. Are you a friendly type of person? Are you a person that's like, move, get out the way, you know what I'm saying?
I'm friendly to an extent, but if I have a lady, like I'm not friendly at all. You know, if a girl knows I have a partner and they try to keep acting,
Like-
that's cut.
Yeah, okay.
And you know, if they introduce themselves, oh hey, how you been? And they don't, you gotta introduce yourself to my person too, not just me.
Yeah, that's real.
Because I feel like a lot of girls, they just do that, but you gotta introduce yourself. Or I'll be like, hey, by the way, this is my lady.
We learned a lot about Truly today. Very great guy. Been doing his thing out here in Phoenix now. Excited to see what's gonna happen. He's Uncle Truly to my son. So we're excited to see Uncle Truly be able to get himself a lady. And I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna be getting interviewed by me just as much as you're getting interviewed by him too. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with my boy's heart like that because we don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? So we date to marry over here. That's one thing about us. We date to marry. I got a good circle of friends around me. So make sure that you guys check out the next episode of the Prodigy Matchmaking Show. Who knows? You guys are gonna see as a guest. Tap in with the Prodigy Matchmaking Show. We out.